In our fast-paced world, it's easy to feel pulled in a million directions. We're constantly bombarded with demands on our time, our attention, and our energy. Do these themes sound familiar? Be more, achieve more. But in the midst of all this busyness, we can lose sight of what truly matters. In the Gospel of Luke, we find a story that offers a timeless lesson on finding balance amidst the chaos of life. It's the story of two sisters, Mary and Martha, and their encounter with Jesus. Jesus visits their home, and while Martha busies herself with preparations, Mary sits at his feet, listening intently to his teachings. Martha, feeling overwhelmed, complains to Jesus, asking him to tell Mary to help her. But Jesus responds, "Martha, Martha, you are worried and upset about many things, but few things are needed, or indeed only one. Mary has chosen what is better, and it will not be taken away from her." Some might interpret this as a rebuke of Martha and an endorsement of Mary's contemplative lifestyle. But I believe it's more nuanced than that. Jesus isn't condemning Martha's service, nor is he saying we should neglect our responsibilities. Of course not. He's highlighting the importance of prioritizing our relationship with God above all else. Our good sis Mary got it. She understood. She recognized that being in Jesus' presence, listening to his words, was the most important thing she could do in that moment. It was a time for spiritual nourishment, of deep connection with the divine. What I'm not saying is that we should dismiss Martha's actions. Oh no. Her service, her hospitality, her desire to care for others, these are all expressions of love and devotion. In fact, Jesus himself emphasized the importance of serving others throughout his ministry. The truth is, we need both Mary and Martha in our lives. Ecclesiastes 3 verse 1 reminds us there is a time for everything and a season for every activity under the heavens. There's a time for action and a time for rest, a time to serve and a time to be still. So how do we reconcile these two seemingly opposing approaches? The answer lies in finding balance. We need both Mary and Martha in our lives. We need times of quiet contemplation and prayer, as well as times of active service and engagement in the world. Jesus didn't rebuke Martha for her service, but for her anxiety and distraction. He affirmed Mary's choice to sit at his feet and learn, reminding us that our relationship with him is the foundation of everything we do. It's not about choosing one over the other, but recognizing that both are essential for a whole and fulfilling life. It's about discerning what each situation calls for, whether it's slowing down to listen to God's voice or rolling up our sleeves to serve those in need. The invitation for us is to embrace both the Mary and the Martha within ourselves, to find that sweet spot where contemplation fuels action and action deepens our connection with God. When we do this, we discover a more balanced, joyful, and purposeful way of living, a life that reflects the heart of Christ. We find balance in our own lives by intentionally setting aside time for both service and contemplation. Schedule it into your week like any other important appointment. Prioritize both and don't feel guilty for taking time to rest and recharge in God's presence. Next, learn to discern what each situation calls for. Ask yourself, is this a time to serve like Martha or a time to listen like Mary? Proverbs 16 verse 9 reminds us, in their hearts, humans plan their course, but the Lord establishes their steps. Seek God's guidance and trust that He will lead you in the right direction. Finally, remember that this is a journey, not a destination. There will be times when you lean more towards Martha and times when you lean more towards Mary. That's okay. The goal is not perfection, but growth and a deeper connection with God. I encourage you to take a moment today to reflect on your own Mary and Martha balance. What small steps can you take to cultivate both action and contemplation in your life? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's inspire each other to live in a more balanced and fulfilling Christian life. If this video blessed you, please like and share with others to bless them. Till next time, God bless.